Bible way, you're going to be all right. Because you got the glory. Bible way, you're going to be all right. Just keep the glory. Just keep the glory. Apostle Greg, just keep the glory. Just keep the glory in the house. Oh!
Keep the glory. Keep the glory. And who do we have with us today? One of the glory writers. Come on, somebody. One of the glory song arrangers. Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, our very own Sam Roberts is in the virtual building on today. And we are excited because, listen, we're here for one thing. We're here to talk about this release concert. It's a couple of things happening on that night. It is our traditional convocation concert that we do every single year, which hosts some of the industry's best and emerging artists. So we get to see some people before they hit that big stage, right? To where they're charting. They got the Stellar Awards, they got the Grammy Awards, they got the Emmy Awards, and every other type of award that come with the growth and the popularity of artists. So it's always an amazing time. It's late night, so after service we kind of gather ourselves, empty the room, and then bring the people back in, set up the tables, and get ready for just 2 hours of great singing and music. So we host, just so many for years, Sam. We talking Natalie Wilson, we talking Isaiah Thomas, we talking JJ Hairston, we talking Kiara Sheard, we talking Sean Bigby, we talking, Josh Copeland, Jay Moss, Brittany Wright. Just so many people over the years. And that's just the recent years, within the last 10 or 15 years, right? Like just even back in the day, just so many others have come through and have been a blessing during, our nights of music and celebration. And so this Thursday, like next week, like in 6 more days, we have a very special concert that our good brother Sam Roberts has helped us to coordinate. And Sam, how are you doing today?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Man, I'm great. I'm excited, man. I'm excited about Convocation, but really excited about this concert, right? And before we give the news, let's just talk about just the concert in general, man. Like what, goes into it, the type of artists we bring in, the thought behind it. Because one thing I have noticed is we do have a diverse group of artists that always comes, right? Like I think one of the last ones, we had Kiara, we had Charles Butler, we had our young people, and it was amazing. The year before that, we had Jay Moss, Josh Copeland, Jules, we had Miranda Sanders, and that great choir out of Baltimore. So it's always a diverse, but it's like always choir, always contemporary, just there's a certain DNA that goes into these, man. So, tell me what goes through your mind when you are, creating these concerts.
Well, man, I want to shout out Bible Way Music Ministry because I feel like I'm just trying to carry on the legacy of what I grew up in and what I grew up experiencing. And I just feel like it was so great to me. I want the young people today, I want the current delegates of Bible Way to be able to experience what I experienced. And that's some amazing artists, people that I would never meet if I was not at Convocation or have the opportunity to work with or, see in concert for a minimal fee. but with my friends from all over the country and that we all, believe the same thing and think the same way. concerning church. And so those opportunities that I had growing up, I'm like, it's you know what I'm saying? I counted a privilege to have the opportunity to present these kind of events. And so, like you said, we are diverse. We're a diverse organization. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to go to 10 Bible Way churches and they all look the same. It's not going to happen.
Not.
Oh, but it's something about convocation where we have this baseline, this continuity of what we believe and how we worship and how we praise. And we just have an amazing time every year. And so the concert, I just feel like, is icing on the cake, as we said the other day. And so we try to bring artists that's going to give us church, of course, because we are apostolic. We want a church, but we also have a lot of young people. We have a lot of contemporary progressive churches as well, and young adults. And so we try to bring artists as well that kind of lend to that, maybe urban, if you want to call it, or contemporary style. And like Jason said, or Elder Moody said, we like to bring emerging artists because all of the greats are not famous. All of the greats are not popular. And there's some really anointed, amazing people that we have ran across that we want to expose to you all. And so let's
go to the Midwest, man, because there's a group coming from the Midwest that I believe, I mean, if they bro, like, I think it's interesting because I had heard of him, but I can't say that I actually was able to call out any of his music until the song with Candy West.
Yeah.
But what a great introduction. Let's talk about Vincent Tharpe and Kenosis, bro. Let's talk about this high energy choir, not a ensemble, but a choir. Let's talk a little bit about them. Let's introduce our audience because he is one of the guests that is coming on next week.
Yeah, my bro Vincent Tharpe and Kenosis. I met them years ago, and what they're known for back then, they was known for singing really, really high. They gonna modulate and modulate and modulate, and we like, what? Like, y'all in the rafters. And so what it has emerged into is, like Jason said, this high energy. When they do live sets, I literally just be like screaming my phone out, like it's all of that. They're gonna quartet you. They're gonna give you a bop. It's just crazy. They're amazingly talented, anointed young people from the Memphis, Tennessee area, and they're coming out and like Jason said, they're a choir, but they're a smaller, like, ensemble choir. But you cannot deny that their music is choir music, and they're going to give you some good squall. And I'm excited to have them. I talked to Vincent yesterday. He's super excited about coming. And I made some song requests, because I know what we're gonna like. So I'm like, I need you.
Yeah.
And he's gonna take us. It's gonna be explosive when they get on stage. Now, like Jason was talking about, the song he's talking about, I was telling Vincent, like, a lot of people at Convocation are probably not even gonna know that their churches are singing your song. You know what I'm saying? Like, Glory Up is a song that I've seen hundreds of churches post that they're singing during praise and worship, and that is Vincent Tharpe and Kenosis. And he probably has some other songs that y'all heard of that y'all don't know that are his, or that you identify with them. But I'm trying to tell you, they about to do this medley, this throwback medley. That's about to, it's about to wreck us all. Like, get ready.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love everything about it. And again, we talk about diversity. We travel to the East Coast, right? And we're not doing this. I'm setting this up for this way for a reason, because we gotta save the announcement, the big announcement, for last, right? Okay. So we come back to the East Coast, and we go to the city of brotherly love.
See, Jason, that's so good to me.
Woo. Man, ladies and gentlemen, Jermaine Dolly will be in the physical building.
Man, yeah,
will be in the physical building. Oh, this is gonna be absolutely amazing. Oh man, I can't wait, bro. Let's talk about Jermaine Dolly. Gifted, anointed, different.
Been different.
From one hand, throw your hands up. With the other hand, throw your hands up.
Man, what? Yeah.
Jermaine Dolly and Praise One. But I mean, he been different, man. But you can't knock how just good he is at what he does.
Yes, sir. I'm super excited to have my brother Jermaine Dolly from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, coming through. Listen, y'all at some point in y'all life, y'all heard a song on the radio or a song of his on the radio. His Philly falsetto, as he calls it. The song was literally a radio hit, and I was so excited for him. But it did not start there. Like me and Jason are talking about, he was singing. He was the little background singer with Praise One, the rapper, the gospel rapper, and then we saw him on stage with Ty Tribbett. He traveled with Ty Tribbett, and you know what I'm saying? Like his energy has just always been crazy. He's always been the same guy, and so that's why I'm just so excited that the platform has grown for him, and he's had so much success. But his songs like You, like we talked about, radio hit Serve, and his newest, not newest joint, but a joint he did with Miranda Curtis that I had the pleasure to sing background on with Charles Butler and Trinity, pulling me through. And
he got this joint with Red Hands, bro.
Yes, he's featured on that joint, right?
Yeah, for all my Red Hand fans out there, Jermaine Dolly will be in the building, y'all.
So listen, this is what you don't understand about Jermaine. As urban as he is, you know what I'm saying? He is a church boy. He's a church musician. You know what I'm saying? So his live shows are giving you the vibe. You know, he's gonna give you hymns, like it, you know what I'm saying? Yes, his music may be a little more contemporary or whatever, but at the end of the day, he's gonna sing some hymns, and his personality is gonna come through, his anointing is gonna come through, and I'm just really excited again for Bible Way to experience him live.
Oh man, that's absolutely amazing. And then there is a group that is deep to both of our hearts.
Yes, it is.
My God. And I mean, every year we get to sit with them. We get to teach them songs. Some of them are singing for the first time. So we're like training their voices. We're cultivating the Bible Way sound. They haven't quite reached the squall yet, but they're just starting to hit the notes and actually add vibrato to their voices when they sing. And what can we say, ladies and gentlemen? The International Bible Way IYPU Choir will be singing on next Thursday night. Man, Sam, what can we say, bro? Like, how long has it been?
Jason, I don't know. I was trying to think, you know what I'm saying? I've been in 1021 my whole life, but in terms of me being the director, I'm like, when did I get over this again? I can't remember how long it's been, but I counted a privilege, man. Coming to Convocation, it was so exciting because of 1021 when I was growing up. And we would pack that stage out, make the stage almost break down. You know what I'm saying? They're still coming. They're still coming. Yeah, there's a lot of us. And so I'm so excited to help rebuild, so to speak, that legacy and build this choir up. And the numbers are growing and growing. The young people are excited about singing. They know that I'm a hard director, but they enjoy rehearsals and singing. And I just love their hearts, their energy, and I'm excited to stand in front of them this year again, man. And so we're gonna give you all something
amazing, man. I'm really happy for you. I'm happy for them. I'm proud, dude, of you and the work that you and the choir, the young people do every year to bring music to the services, right? I'm not sure if people are aware, but every year, like, they are consistently there. They are consistently ministering. And what I don't want any of us to do is, because we see something so often, is to take it for granted. Don't wait until it's not there before you appreciate it. So to our young people, I appreciate you. Always, looking forward to seeing the growth and the progress. And I mean, Sam, like, just so many have come through, and now they're adults, and some of them are into production. Some of them are, professionals. Some of them are in the TV industry. I mean, it's a big family, right? It's a big family. It's IBW. It's a big community, man. And every year, we get to work with them, man. So it's
in there.
Sure.
A lot of our friends, our bros, sisters that came through the 1021 legacy cannot sing. They do not want to be singers. They're not called to be singers, psalmists. You know what I'm saying? They preachers, they're doctors, whatever they are. But being in a choir is not just about your ability to sing. it's a community, it's a family, it's teaching you discipline, unity, it's teaching you, like, you can learn so much. It's just a very, very vital part, I think, of a young person's life, especially a Christian young person, to be a part of the choir. So this is my clarion call. Maybe your child is tone deaf, and we're gonna put them on the 6th row, but they need to be in the choir. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. It's good for their social skills, right? Like their people skills. Like
listen, this gonna help you with your first job, because you know what I'm saying, when Mr. Sam say be quiet, you know what I'm saying, y'all learning how to take leadership and command from a higher up. So when you get your supervisor, your manager at your job, you can't talk back to them, just like you can't talk back to me. Praise God. But you know, learning blend and having to deal with those people in your section and wearing the right clothes, because that's what we got to wear this, and you got to get your outfit together. All of those things, believe it or not, really, really come in handy later in life. So join the choir.
Yeah. No, it's going to be amazing, man, and I'm excited. And you can get your tickets. We will make sure the link is available for you. You can get your tickets. We would like to sell this concert out. And I always
do, but you need to get a seat.
Yeah. And you know, I want you to share this live just so that people can get the updates of what's happening. And it's going to be Thursday, July 6th at 10:30 p.m., 7920 Jones Branch Road in McLean, Virginia, at the Hilton McLean, Tyson's Corner. That's where we're going to be. And we want you to leave out, and on Friday morning, want you to make a video, talk about we had a time last night.
Oh, we had a time.
But man, this next group, bro, is just, again, we talked about growth, we talked about progress, we talked about maturity, what it is to grow into your identity and create a sound that's connected to you, to where people are walking and they hear and they go, oh, that's them. And I want to say, over the years, we've seen the development, we've seen you honing your craft and squall with the cause. You were branding before branding became branding. Yes, squall with the cause. Like, people all over the country know what squall with the cause is. But you've before it was Levites Assembly, it was ministry, right? But now it's Levites Assembly, and you have a great group of people, not just singers and artists, but a great group of people that God has connected to you. And on that night, here's the special announcement, y'all. We're going to set it up really, really nice. Here's the special announcement. The release concert is about you experiencing the power of God and getting your release.
Yes, sir.
Release from the anxiety, release from the depression, release from sickness, release from frustration.
Yeah.
But then release is a dual. It's serving, it's a duality on that evening, in that our good brother is giving us a release and preview of the album Contemporary Choir Music. Sorry. CC. So you know what? Yeah, I was about to go. It's CCM, Contemporary Choir Music. That's not, watch this, not slated to release until July 21st, but on next Thursday, we get it before everybody else gets it. What?
Man, I'm excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this is amazing. We're going to get it first. You know how you heard it here first, and some of y'all know y'all like doing things first. Y'all like posting people that's not here no more. Y'all making announcements before families. Right, y'all know y'all like being the first. Y'all want to tell things first, even if you ain't got all of the facts. You just want to. I broke it first. But listen, on that night, you can actually be amongst the first to hear "Go Home with the Music" from Sam Roberts and Levites Assembly. Sam, let's talk about it, because we have more special guests. See, we just named Jermaine Dolly, we just named Vincent Tharp, Kenosis, and IYPU Choir, but we got more special guests, y'all.
Definitely.
More special. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so my new record, CCM, Contemporary Choir Music, it's a live record. And you know what? Jason is on the record. Jason's on the record. Our good brother, Bishop Floyd Nelson Jr. is on the record. And it's just a great record. And like Jay said, we have some more guests coming. I wanted to do my release at Convocation because, again, Bible is just so dear to me. And I would not be the artist or the person that I am without coming through Bible Way. And so I try to, even in my personal sound, my personal choir sound, it is based off of my Bible Way sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to recreate and put the Bible Way sound in the marketplace. And so I want people to experience what we experienced at Convocation and feel how I felt coming up. And so this record, to me, I'm intentionally riding the line of praise and worship and choir. I'm intentionally doing it because we live in a day and age after the pandemic where the praise team became the choir. And so, yes, choirs are coming back, and I'm so excited. Bring your church choir back. But there are some churches where their praise team does the selection, they do praise and worship and everything. And I think that music is compartmentalized, and so it's about how you present it. And so some of these songs might sound a little more groupy than you probably are used to from me, but it's intentional because I want praise teams to listen to this record and say, we can sing that Sunday, and not just only the choir, or we don't have a choir for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's about the way you present your music. It's not about the song most of the time, because sometimes nowadays we hear praise teams redoing choir songs and making them praise and worshipy. You know what I'm saying? Let's take my little bro, Melvin Crispell III. His father wrote all these great choir songs. And now on his record, they're more, contemporary, groupie, but they're still the same song. It's still Jesus Is My Help. It's still Wonderful Is Your Name. You know what I'm saying? And so I just wanted to make this record where both sides, so to speak, can listen to it and get a song or say, I can sing this song in my church. This song ministers to me. And so it's not about preference anymore. To me, I'm just trying to make great music. And so I am definitely still a choir head, definitely still choir music. But we're so excited about releasing this record. I'm only bringing 100 copies because, listen, y'all actually have to download it and stream it on July 21st. It comes out. Pre-order is going to start July 12th. But by the way, everybody that's coming to the Convocation, to the concert, you're going to have dibs on the first 100 copies. You can play the whole record. We got all the reprises from the night of. And so, listen, our guest soloists, we got some more people flying in. We got on the single, if y'all heard It's All For You, the single that we released in March, Pastor Courtney Franklin out of Memphis, Tennessee as well, will be in the building with us. Then we have my brother, Sunday Best, season 7. Pastor Michael Lampkin from St. Louis is flying in. He's leaving Kojic AIM to come be with us. He's supposed to be at AIM, but he's going to fly from Indianapolis, where they have an AIM, to come be with us that night and can minister with the Levites Assembly. And then, last but not least, Lord Jesus, my brother, Pastor Corey Prather from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Corey Prather. Listen, y'all might not recognize his name now, but this man is anointed. He's going to take us up, I promise you. And you might have recently seen him with Ty Tribbett. Like, Ty's been passing the mic a lot, and he opened up for Ty Tribbett as well recently. And he's on the new single for Kevin Lemons and Higher Calling, Proclaim. He's the lead on that. And so look out for Pastor Corey Prather. They're all going to be with us in addition to Jermaine Dolly and Vincent Tharp and 1021 and LA. It's just going to be a power-packed night, and we're going to stuff it all into an hour and a half, 2 hours. And we're gonna get our release, y'all. We are. So you got to get them tickets. $25 for general admission, $35 for preferred seating. We only put 50 tickets up for preferred seating. So like Jason was saying, y'all like to be first. Y'all also like to sit in the front. Y'all want to sit in the front, but you ain't getting to the front without a preferred seating ticket. Yeah. Okay. And so $35. And if we run out of those, we might make some more available. But right now it's only 50 available. It's probably less because people probably bought some. I don't know the numbers, but y'all got to get y'all tickets. We are selling at the door if we have tickets left by Thursday. But you don't want to wait to the door. You don't want to wait to the door, but just be there. Thursday, July 6th at 10:30. We're saying 10:30 because we don't know when church going in, but 10:30 in the main ballroom. All right. We cutting the ballroom in half, and we're going to fill that joint up and have a great time in the Lord.
Absolutely, man. I really appreciate you coming on tonight, and I'm glad that we get the opportunity to, do life and ministry with you. And your impact and influence is greatly appreciated for all that you do for the organization. Sam is definitely one of the creatives and the brains and the thought behind a lot of things that you see. Although his name is not mentioned as often as others, but we want to give him his flowers while he is living, while he can see, while he can hear us, to let him know how much I love you. I appreciate you, man. And I greatly appreciate, just your life and your experience and all that you lend to, what we do and what people are seeing around the world with IBW. So listen, everybody, get your tickets, meet us in McLean, Virginia. We will not be streaming this.
Wait, Jason, somebody asked me that, and I want to make it official. We are not. Somebody said, are we selling virtual tickets? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all want to do that. Let's talk to the team. But
well, all right. So give us a couple days. We'll let you know, and we'll let you know. We'll come back and make another announcement. But I know as of this moment,
get your tickets now.
Get your tickets now and plan to be there. Get some rest that day. Get up. Throw on your nice summer threads, and meet us in McLean, Virginia. Right? Just come and just let's fellowship. Let's enjoy the concert. Let's enjoy one another. All right, Sam. Last words.
Be there. I'm really excited. I want to thank Pastor Moody, Elder Moody. He's my brother, man, but he's also technically my boss in Bible Way. And so we are the marketing team. You see the marketing team? This is us right here.
This is us right here.
We work together a lot. I was working with him when he was the youth president. I mean, it's just an honor to be connected to such great people. And I'm saying, I don't know why I want to say this, but I want to say this, Bible Way. Don't you miss on some great connections in this organization because of maybe some bad experiences. But there are some amazing people in this organization. You get connected to the right people, then the possibilities are endless.
Life is different.
Yeah.
Life is different for real. All right, bro. I love you. I appreciate you, man. We'll see you in a couple of days. Everyone, we'll see you in a couple of days. Convention starts this Sunday in just 2 days. If you haven't registered, you still got time. There is on-site registration. VIP is completely sold out. It's done. You can still get your IBW Legacy tickets. I will say, if you have any IBW paraphernalia, if you have any IBW artifacts or Bible Way Worldwide artifacts from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, I would love to borrow some of those to be a part of our pop-up museum. I mean, Sam, we got Sunday school trophies. We got minute books from the 80s. I got a book here that my dad bought in the 70s. We got, we got Bible Way records. Like we talked about that the other week. Bible Way has music, y'all, and we're gonna be playing the music during the museum. We're gonna be able to play some of the albums during the museum, and so you get to see a bunch of stuff. And let's just get ready to have an amazing and wonderful week. All right, keep us in your prayers, and again, meet us in McLean, Virginia, July 6th at 10:30. God bless everyone. Have a great night.
Good night.
Keep the glory.
Glory in the house. Bible Way, you're going to be all right. Because you got the glory. Bible Way, you're going to be all right. Just keep the glory. Just keep the glory. Apostle Gray, just keep the glory.